Dr. Kim. Today I want to share with you numerology, how to read the primary and the secondary number. Today I will be talking about the numerology 2. Okay, so if you have a 2 here or here, you will see these characteristics. In numerology, 1 represents the first man on earth. So 2 naturally will represent the second person on earth, which is the woman, right? 2 means it's a woman number. Okay, so a woman number doesn't mean that the person is a gay. Okay, it just says that it has woman characteristics, just like the previous video we talked about 1. Okay, so if your female has a 1 doesn't mean the female is a man. No, it just says that it has this male symbolism. Okay, for example, like leadership, independence, individualism. Okay, charismatic. Okay, very charming person, like men. Okay, and they are breadwinners. The family depends on them, or the family trust their judgment, perception, decision, or respect their decision a lot, or listens to their advice. Okay. So but for 2, right, after the 2 we know the first man on earth is a man, which is Adam, right? The second person on earth is a woman, okay, which is the Eve. Okay, so the woman characteristics are like what? Gentleness. Okay, women, they have characteristic like gentleness, right? As representation of water features, right? Like water, right? That means what? They are what? Flexible. Yes, flexible, right? Is 1 flexible like a pen? Is the one, the pen, flexible? Not so flexible, right? But the 2, the woman will be flexible. Okay, the woman characteristic number means the person will be flexible, right? Okay, so for 2 you can see, right, 1 plus 1 is 2, right? So 1 and 1. If 1 and 1 plus 2 means what? 1 person facing another person. It means what? Communication, right? It means talking, correct or not? So usually people with 2, right, they can talk. True or not? They can talk, they can negotiate. Okay, but they may not be so independent like 1. Okay, 1 is, they are very independent. Okay, so yeah, so those millenniums baby, usually they are born in 2000 something, right? Yeah, probably they are less independent than those born in the 19 something. Yeah. Okay, but they are more what? Persuasive. Correct or not? The millennium, they are more persuasive. Okay, so the kind of method they use, run their business, like communication, like what? A lot of digital marketing, right? Because 2 has lots of water features, has a lot of like communication. Correct? 1 is the ability. Correct or not? So 1, those entrepreneur in the 19 something, you can see a lot of ability, a lot of like do, like they build aeroplane, they build something. Correct? So the 2, you can see a lot of building is from communication. Okay, like water features, social media. You can see 2. Okay, because we are the 2000 something now, 2020 now. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so again, please refer to this book. This book has more details. Okay. So like if you flip and you look for personality 2, okay, so women usually they are more emotional, right? So you can see the 2 people, they are more emotional. Okay. Okay, they have more emphasis on relationship, right? They think getting along with you well is important, correct? So from the previous video you can see the 1, they are more individualism, meaning what? They don't really bother if you like or don't like them. They don't really care, right? Or they are not really so much focused on building relationship. They are more focused on building what? Maybe career. Okay, they are more focused on building career. They are more interested, like breadwinner, right? They bring bread home. So they are more rational, okay, when compared to number 2. Okay, so 2, they are more emotional, right? They like good relationships. Okay, and relationships. So 2, if 2 want to solve problem, okay, usually they may use avoidance method. Okay, they don't like head on. Okay, they don't like head on. So don't go head on them. they will run. Okay, if you confront them, they will run. Okay, but for those number 1 personality with 1, okay, they are okay with confrontation. Okay, yeah, it does not affect them. Individualism, right? If you look at 2, you can see, right, 2. Okay, you can see the 2. 2 has what? Has flexibility, correct? You can see flexibility. Okay, very flexible. Okay, and 2 looks like what? Looks like a snake. Does it look like a snake? Does it look like a snake to you? Okay, so yeah, so 2 people can be quite sneaky, right? Sneaky means like what? Maybe because they are avoidance, right? They don't want to hurt you, so they may do things using avoidance, or they may do things behind your back. Okay, because they don't like confrontation. Okay, but doesn't mean they are a bad person. They're not a bad person. Okay, it's just that the way they handle things, they're not comfortable with confrontation. Okay, so if they have complained, they will complain behind your back. Okay, so but 2 is an excellent number for mediation. Okay, why do I say that? Because 2 is an excellent communicator. Okay, so if you looking for like a middleman, it's good to look for 2 because they are very flexible, right? And they can communicate well. Okay, so they are good at like mediating. Okay, just like for example, the father goes out to work, which is the number 1, right? And then let's say the kids at home is having some issues at home, so the mother will be the one in the middle to bind the father and the child, right? So 2, they are excellent being middlemen. Okay, so yeah, if you're looking for career, you can, if you're 2, yeah. So 2 people, they are also very knowledgeable. Okay, they're very knowledgeable. They are very calm. They're very friendly people. Okay, so yeah, and they can talk, right? They can communicate. They can talk. So friendly, and of course they are friendly, right? Very friendly people. But the problem with 2, sometimes they are not good at taking advice. Okay, they give advice, yeah, but they are not good at taking advice. So sometimes you tell them, don't do this, don't do that. Sometimes they just ignore your advice. And so number 2 people, sometimes they also don't answer your questions directly. For example, okay, for personality 1 person, when you communicate with them, let's say you ask them a question, okay, they take time to answer you. Okay, why? Because they need to digest the question. They don't straight away give you an answer. Okay, they need to digest your question first. Okay, but for number 2, they will tend to like beat around the bush. They will answer your question in a different manner. Okay, I'll give you an example. Like if it's person 1, you ask them, do you think I should invest, right, in, let's say, cryptocurrency? Okay, so if you ask personality 1, they will take some time to answer your question. Maybe they can give them few days. Okay, then but for personality 2, if you ask them, do you think I should invest in cryptocurrency? Maybe they will answer you differently. They will say, the other day I went to this chart market, and then I saw something else, and then they just divert the topic. If it's a difficult question, okay, when it comes to difficult question, they tend to beat around the bush, or they just avoid the question. Okay. For personality 1, if it's a very difficult question, then sometimes they will take time to digest. They will not beat around the bush, but they will not answer your question directly. Okay. I hope you like this video. Okay, and please purchase this book. Okay, to learn more. And if you have any questions on numerology, please leave your comments below. Okay, and I will reply to your questions. And remember to subscribe to my video. Okay, thank you.